Are we UX designers? Are we UI designers? Or are we product designers? Guys, that is a question I got asked for so many times, and I don't know. Who knows if we are UI or UX or product designers? I see some cool designers, some great designers on Twitter trying to figure out and to find out if we are like the same or if there are really some categories and we should like categorize ourselves if we are like a UI designer or a UX designer or a product designer. The coolest diagram and the like best explanation that I found about this was made by a cool guy on Twitter. I linked it down below, which categorized product design as the overall category. And then we have UX design, which is part of product design. And then we have UI design, which is part of UX design and product design. So we have like these three categories of being a designer. And of course, if you are a UI designer, you are also doing UX design tasks and stuff. If you are a UX designer, you are also doing UI stuff, maybe even most of the time. I mean, I know it from my job. Even though my job role is called UX designer, I'm probably more of an UI designer most of the time, since creating user interfaces for the web and mobile applications are the things I'm doing on a daily basis. So I guess it's like a fusion of that. So the one question, of course, is how is there a distinction between these three different categories? But there is another one, which is it necessary to have like a better distinction between these different roles in future design jobs? That means having a separate UI designer, UX designer, and product designer. Or is it possible to have like fusions of UI UX designers and also product designers who are doing maybe all of these jobs, which are maybe related to UI or UX design? So it's not just a question of how it looks currently, but also how it will look like in 10 years or maybe in 5 years. I think this is really a kind of new question that was around for a couple of years now, and there is like a definition coming up more and more, and I think this will really bring some more clarity into this design area and this design industry in general, because UX design is a quite new role actually. And of course we all want to know what is the difference between being a UX designer, being a UI designer, and being a product designer. Most of you probably know Tobias Van Schneider. He's a very famous designer and like one of these design leaders in our industry, and he really tried to find a small and tiny definition of every role. He says UI design is just the visual aspect of our like designs that we are creating. He's saying that user experience is more focused on the flow and the overall experience that your design is creating, and product design is related to a market fit, to like the product manager fusion of a designer, and to like an overall concept of a designer. So there are definitely similarities between the diagram that I explained at the beginning and between the things he's saying. And I'm really looking forward to what this definition of these three different roles will bring in future. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think, what the definition of UI, UX and product design should be. So I'm really curious about that. Would really like to have a small discussion going on down there, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I think it's a really important and current topic which we should talk about because it's influencing us, our jobs, maybe even our salary. So it's definitely worth talking about. Let me know what you think. I pushed some links down in the video description, which you should definitely read if you would like to jump into the discussion and haven't really learned a lot about that just yet. And yeah, thanks for your time guys, and enjoy your week. This video was sponsored by Dev Mountain. If any of you are interested in learning UX design, Dev Mountain is a 12-week design bootcamp intended to get you a full-time job in the industry. You can learn more about this at devmountain.com or by clicking the link in the video description. Thanks for watching the video, and we see us in the next one. Bye!